top-tier man is just an average woman. Think about it. A man who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink. I was so sick of praising men for toddler-level accomplishments. Yeah, he just started talking about his feelings. He's doing so well.
You were unconscious, and he... No consent.
Have I just been dating men because of the pressure, the
What do you mean the pressure? What's the pressure of dating men? Whoever asked you to date men?
A top-tier man is just an average woman. Think about it. A man who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't lie, doesn't cheat, doesn't gamble, no criminal record, stable job, cooks, cleans. Almost every woman I've ever met meets those standards and more. So when I finally allowed myself to date a woman, best decision I ever made. I was so sick of praising men for toddler-level accomplishments. Yeah, he just started talking about his feelings. He's doing so well. I'm bi, but if my fiance and I were to ever split up, I will not be going back to men unless they start matching or exceeding the average woman. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye. A top-tier man is just an average woman. Think about it.
Okay, let's proceed step by step. Oh my god, it was the second time I saw it. Okay, this is not wrong by definition. I mean, it can be that probably men doesn't match the standards of some women, but I just want to understand why. Okay, she says something like that. Why there are so many women like nowadays that they hate men. They hate men. They think that men are the most terrible beings in the world.
About it. A man who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't lie, doesn't cheat, doesn't gamble.
Okay, I don't think this is something that girls don't do. Girls smoke, girls drink, girls probably not gamble, not that much. But I mean, okay, this is not
criminal records.
No criminal record. I mean, how many boys you know that they have criminal records? Probably, this is this kind of like probably you were going out with the wrong kind of man, because I don't have many male friends that have a criminal record. So I really don't know which word you
stable job, cooks, cleans.
A stable job. I mean, what do you mean? Like, why men don't have a stable job, but girls, yes? Cook, clean. I mean, I cook, I clean. My girlfriend does the same. And all the boys that I know, they cook and they clean. So what are you talking about? Emotional stable. Come on, like if okay, not to be offensive, but like if you ever met a girl that is emotionally stable. I mean, like boys, girls, whatever, but no one in this world is emotional stable. And if they are probably serial killers.
Stable, respects others, and is kind to his family.
What do you mean? Like, but boys are not kind to their families. Okay, what kind of word you are depicting there?
Somehow feels like a rare find. But almost every woman I've ever met meets those standards and more. So
meet those standards. Okay, so how many girls you met that they don't smoke, they don't they don't drink, they cook, they clean? I mean, there are many girls that are more messy than boys in nowadays world. So what kind of word you're talking about? And then emotional stable.
I finally allowed myself to date a woman. Best decision.
But if you want to date a woman, it's your decision. You should do it even for some physical attraction, not because they meet the standards that neither boy, neither girl can meet that easily, because I mean, it's harder to find someone that
decision I ever made. I was so sick of praising men for toddler level accomplishments. Yeah. He just started talking about his feelings. He's doing so well.
Oh, but if he doesn't want to speak about his feelings, it's his choice. You cannot, decide over that. Okay, many boys just don't feel that need. Okay, sometimes we just want to be the, a safe person that you can trust, that you can rely on. So revealing our feelings may be a weakness, but it's not wrong. Okay, it's just a way, to express our personality that is not masculine. It's just, what we are used to do.
I'm bi, but if my fiance and I were to ever split up, I will not be going back to men unless
probably you like women. Easy peasy, that's the answer. But it's not that men are bad if they don't match your impossible standard that I really challenge you to find other women that can match that. Because, I mean, it's impossible, believe me, I tried.
To start matching or exceeding the average woman. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.
I mean, I'm really tired of these girls that they pretend to find all these problems, all these issues in being a man when they just hate them. Okay, they had bad experience with men and that's why they hate them so much. But It's not true. You had a bad experience. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that there was a boy that probably hurt you or whatever. But it's not that since you met these kind of boys, all the boys are like that. It's not true.
So let me get this straight. You changed your whole self just to fit into his world.
Okay, this is something that it's very common now, because these people, they criticize characters of cartoons of a very long time ago with the mindset of now. That is something that you cannot do. Okay, I cannot criticize Napoleon because he was a general going to war. Okay, he was just a man of his time acting how his time was asking him to do. Okay, now this princess were born in a world where love exists, where love was something trendy, was not something depicted as a bad, as a, from a patriarchal society, was not something unpolitical correct, because now being love with a boy, it's, against the social rules apparently. And the Little Mermaid did that. She wanted to be first a human. She always expressed these feelings that she didn't want to live in the water. She wanted to be, up with the sun. I don't know, to put her feet on the beach. And probably she revealed even to be more mature than the prince, because she decided to sacrifice a part of herself for the love of her life. That is something cool. It's something we should learn, no matter if it's a girl or a boy. Okay, we should learn from that. Sacrifice, no matter what, our life for the life that we want to have with that person. And this is romantic. Okay, it's not something that require wanna cry. Okay.
He lied to you the entire time and you still married him?
Okay, this is I'm sorry to say that, but it's a basic relationship. Okay, you lie all the time. Most of times they are white lies. Okay, you are not doing anything bad with that. It's just a way to preserve your relationship, to not hurting your loved one. It's cool, and there are many girls that lie to you. It's not something only of Aladdin or Indian people. At this point, since we're at this level, it's something very normal to lie, and especially at the beginning when you want to impress the other. Aladdin wanted to impress Jasmine because she was a princess, and probably if he didn't try to impress her, they would not have met. So you cannot criticize it just later.
So you were unconscious and he... No consent.
But this other thing, like, they really push it so far. That was romantic. When I was a kid, it was romantic. Okay, this girl that would just fainted, and no one knows if she was alive, and then she woke up with a kiss of true love. Is it that bad? Is it that bad? That someone can save you with the true love. What's the consent? I mean, what are we talking about? I mean, it's not like it forced you. It's not that it did something against your will. Okay, he saved you from death, from this slumber. So it was cool. It was romantic. Why you have to ruin that with your very toxic mentality?
Sweet, do you know what a red flag is? So he locked you in a tower. Okay, I'm gonna...
No, okay, this is not true. Basically, this princess, I think her name was Belle. She decided to sacrifice herself to save her father. Okay, her father was supposed to be imprisoned in the tower, and she changed the place just to help the father. Was something great, okay. And then she fell in love with the beast, and yeah, here it can be the syndrome of Stockholm. I think I remember it from the Money Heist, Casa de Papel. But yeah, that's another thing. It's interesting. It's how sometimes a love story can bore. It's not something why you have to really. It's like if you are trying to rot like all our childhood. Okay, we had such a beautiful memories of that, and you have to ruin it with these. You are you're seeing in your mind the bad intention. I can just see a cartoon for kids.
You know what a terrible girlfriend looks like? Imagine you're a guy at a party and some dude sucker punches you out of nowhere. You didn't see it coming. You're confused, in pain, and now you have a black eye. You go home looking for some comfort from your girlfriend, and instead she's like, well, what were you doing out so late? Why did you even go to that party? Why didn't you have your hands up to protect yourself? What's wrong with you?
Okay, basically what she's saying is that if there is a boy that goes to a party and he end up in a fight and go back, injured, then the girlfriend, she say, this is a terrible girlfriend, a girlfriend that question the action of the boy. Okay, so it's bad. Okay, that what she's saying, of course, underneath is that boys sometimes act like that. The girls go to a party. She got injured by a boy with bad intention. She go back, and instead of receiving comfort, there is the boy questioning her action, like why you did dress like that, why you wear that makeup, why you act like that, why you went to that party. Now, this is wrong in both sides. First, I would like to say that probably, this girl, I think she lived in a different world, because there are many girls that question this kind of choice. There are many girls that don't want their boys to go to a party. I had a girl that didn't want me even to go to a house of a male friend. Okay, just me and this male friend. She didn't want, because she was jealous of that. She was questioning my actions. So there are many girls that do the same to boys. So why you're looking only on the opposite direction? Okay, it's easy like that. The harder thing is to try to listen to both bells. Second stuff, it's not. I think you're making a general point of that, while actually sometimes it's good to question what people do. Okay, this boy or this girl went to this party. Okay, but what kind of party is it? Because if it was a party in a in a criminal neighbor of people that she doesn't know, this is something good to say. If you're a boyfriend, if you're a girlfriend, and you want to help, to support that person to be alive first, it's good to say, okay, wait, but why you went there? Why we went there? Can you be more careful? Can you first check what kind of people there are at this party before deciding to go there? How you wear the makeup? It's not something that you can just extrapolate. Like, okay, you were going to that kind of party, maybe with ambiguous people, and you put like a dress that an unclothed dress. Why like that? Don't you think that you should be more careful and maybe use these short dresses for when you go with a group of people that that you are comfortable with, and not in a party full of strangers that they may have bad intentions. Okay, it's the real world. It's not acting jealous. It's trying to preserving a person that apparently, that it can be a boy, can be a girl, that apparently cannot stand himself or herself.
Have I just been dating men because of the pressure, the
What do you mean the pressure? What's the pressure of dating men? Whoever asked you to date men? Okay, we are born in a society where we are taught that if I'm a boy, I have to like a girl, and vice versa. But with all the influences that we get from nearby, okay, from social, from internet, that there is an alternative. If you want to date a girl, date a girl. But what do you mean a pressure? Okay, like if ever a pressure, like if I have a pressure to date a girl, I like girls. If you don't like boys because you like girls, it's your decision. But which pressure you're talking about?
This is just what I'm supposed to be doing. But
what you're supposed to be doing? What do you mean you're supposed to be doing? There is a rule. There was your grandma asking you to do that. Okay, if you don't do that, I will not give you a biscuit. What?
If I gave myself permission to date a woman that
gave myself permission. But so it's you the problem. It's not the world that decided that you cannot date a woman. You could do it. It was just you that you would do then what? I wanna cry.
I would just be like, nah, I don't need a man. I'm good.
What do you mean you don't need a man? No one needs a man, like we don't need a woman. I don't need a woman. I want a woman. It's different. It's different. It's not... Okay. It's over for now. I cannot suffer from this. I really don't understand why there are these girls that hate men that bad. I mean, what man did to you? And probably you were dating, you were going out with the wrong kind of man, because believe me, there are many men that never wanted to hurt you, that just want the best from you. If you don't like them, it's your choice, but don't criticize the wall of the boys just because you had a bad experience and you're getting acid and, you know, like a snake poisoned about that, you know. Try to be happy about other people, what other people want. And don't feel this need to share this kind of hatred towards people that did nothing to you. Okay, they did nothing to you.